the thing that you're worried about driving over here is what's going to happen at the Zoo Interchange. I'm not the only one that's saying that. Catherine's not the only one that says that. I think almost everybody that travels over here from the west, from the south, or from the north, and has to go through that interchange, knows that that can be a bottleneck, and it's one that they can't depend on getting through it in a short period of time. So you have to put that extra time into your planning. I put a half hour into my planning today to make sure that I got here on time. And that shouldn't be all that necessary. We have to plan our way out of that for the future. The east-west freeway should be expanded out past Miller Park. I know that's a controversial subject, but we need to expand that to take full advantage of what we did down at the Marquette. To take full advantage of what we should do at the Zoo Interchange. The Zoo Interchange has been a bottleneck for a long, long time. Anybody that comes in for a Brewer game, once again, they got to plan that they're going to be there for the first inning. They got to plan more time into that trip. It does not take the traffic that it needs to handle. And that interchange has become the heart of the Milwaukee freeway system. And its heart beats for the Wisconsin economy and particularly southeastern and eastern Wisconsin up through the Fox Valley. That's where all commercial traffic is going to be coming through. It is coming through already and will continue to. Traffic is growing in the surrounding counties. Here I've got Waukesha County by 2035 by SewerPAC's estimate is going to increase 43%. Washington County, 56%. Walworth County, 94%. Those are counties which are directly feeding into the system, into the zoo. We don't have, one thing about our compactness, we don't have a lot of redundancy in our freeways. So there's not other freeways that you can choose if you have to go through that corridor generally. And we got the choice between 894 and 94. And the zoo's right in the middle of all that. So we have to make sure that we do it right. We have to design for the years that we're talking about right here in these statistics that just quoted.
Many of you are aware that we currently have some bridges in need there in the Zoo Interchange right now. Let me take you back to the summer of 2009. We do our bridge inspections all over the state of Wisconsin, lots of bridges, and we have experts that do that on a periodic basis. In the fall of 2009, we did detect that we were noticing some advanced and accelerated deterioration on 3 specific bridges in the Zoo Interchange. We have moved very quickly to start the work. Our goal here with this replacement project is, number one, get new bridges in place so we can maintain the flow of commerce and tourism and all the other things that that Zoo Interchange provides, which is it's the biggest interchange that carries the most traffic in the state of Wisconsin. It's extremely important to our livelihood here. The other thing is to minimize the impact to this community. We realize that it's very busy, it's congested even when we have no restrictions in there, so the last thing we want to do is introduce more. The schedule is to build 3 new bridges on parallel alignments, switch traffic onto them by May 24th, and demo the old bridges by June 14th. Now the current timeline is to continue that work through 2010, and as we approach the end of 2010 and into 2011, we will see a refinement of those alternatives. We hope to arrive at some point in 2011 with a record of decision from our FHWA partners. And when we get a record of decision, it will document the mitigation efforts, the actual scope of the final environmental agreement for the project, and it will also document and concur with a final preferred alternative.